just begin a new body of artwork with research. I gather information about my subject animals and how they are influenced by human activity. For the series I plan to develop during my residency at the DeYoung Museum, I contacted Dr. Andrew Cohen. Dr. Cohen, director of the Center for Research on Aquatic Bioinvasions, is an expert on exotic species that are alien to the San Francisco Bay. These invasive species are steadily changing the bay's endemic biosphere. Scheduling for the lowest tide, we spend the day around the bay, digging in the soft sand, turning rocks, and exposing the creatures that have made San Francisco Bay their home. Every day, alien species from around the world arrive at the bay. Many of them are brought in ballast waters that balance ships. Some arrive as hitchhikers attached to the outside of aquatic vessels, while others are discarded as fishing byproducts. With no natural predators and practically no mechanisms to stop them, those that find the conditions in the bay suitable flourish, become invasive, and disrupt the local ecological balance. Growing up in a small town in Israel, spending most of my childhood outdoors, animals played a significant role in my life. As years passed, my hometown expanded. Housing projects took over the landscape, and nature was pushed back and confined. My art is my way of commenting on human activities that change the environment and influence animals in the wild, whether they flourish and multiply, are pushed to near extinction, or just change their behavioral patterns. For my DeYoung residency, I am painting exotic species I photographed on my day at the Bay excursion with Dr. Cohen. I begin by staining wood panels to utilize the wood grain to imitate water movement. Using palette knives, I apply many layers to slowly build up an elaborate visual and tactile surface. During my residency, visitors were able to watch me paint and follow my work in progress, watch movies documenting my creative process, and see previously completed artwork from my Manimal Kingdom series. The artist in residence is required to run a public engagement activity related to their artwork. I chose to create a replica of my own studio to allow visitors to experience firsthand my artistic process. Using my extensive photo library, utilizing my work methods, tools, and process, for many of the museum patrons working with only palette knives and heavy impasto was a new and exciting experience. Their finished paintings were hung in the artist studio gallery window. Blick Art Materials and Winsor&Newton Artist Materials Company generously supported my residency, providing all canvas boards, paints, and medium for the public engagement activity. Working in one's own studio can be productive and stimulating. Working and conversing with the public adds an entirely different dimension to one's work process. Presenting and explaining ideas, methods, and artistic choices forces one to reevaluate and further consider future projects. I feel I have inspired others while being inspired myself.